So you're thinking about moving to Katy, Texas. Well, in this video, we're going to take you inside of the computer and show you everything that you need to see on a Google map. That way you get a good idea of the different neighborhoods, what's around them, how far it takes to get to the airport. I'll be showing you all of that. And be sure to stick around at the end of the video as I'll be sharing one of my favorite restaurants that I think that you will love if you're ever in the Katy area. By the way, my name is Travis Harris, your go-to expert here in Katy, Texas. I've been selling real estate in Katy for over the past 16 years, and whether you're relocating, purchasing your first home, downsizing, or moving up, I certainly can help you. Now let's dive right into the video now. Okay, we are right here on Google Maps, and let's get out our drawing tool and show you all about Katy, Texas. So exciting. Katy is located west in what we call West Houston. It is a suburb of the Houston area. You know, we have over probably about 29,000 people located in Katy, Texas. To kind of help break this down for us in today's video, Katy is served primarily by two major intersections or freeways. We have Interstate 10, which runs east and west. There's I-10. And then you also have what we call the Grand Parkway or Highway 99, which is going to run north and south. Highway 99 or the Grand Parkway is a tollway. You'll need what we call a tag, a Houston tag, which it'll cost you to travel. And the Highway 99 will take you all around the city. It's actually one big loop around Houston. Same thing as you kind of come in here, you'll notice that we have Beltway 8, which is another loop, along with 610, which is another smaller loop, what we call the inner loop. And Katy is going to sit approximately 30 to 35 miles west of downtown Houston. If we take our map, depending on where you're at in Katy, you're probably going to take I-10 to get to downtown. You're going to travel westbound, and then you're going to go south on Highway 45, and downtown Houston is located right here. So that kind of gives you an idea if you're thinking about relocating to the area, if you're going to be working downtown, about your commute. Speaking of commute, depending on the traffic, time of day, it's going to probably take you anywhere from about 50 minutes to an hour to get to downtown. So definitely factor in, if you're relocating to the area where you will be working, that way your commute times will be kind of short or longer, kind of depending on where you live. All right, so that's downtown. Now if you're going to be traveling in, we also have two major airports. We have two major airports here in the Houston area, which is we're going to have Intercontinental, or what we call Bush. It's located in northeast Houston up here, and then we also have Hobby, which is located southeast Houston. Both of these airports are major airports. Bush going to be probably your bigger airport. It's going to serve more people. It has both domestic and international flights. Hobby it serves mainly domestic flights, quick flights, but you can travel a little bit of international, but primarily many people are going to be flying out of Intercontinental. I personally prefer flying out of Bush versus Hobby. Nothing wrong with Hobby. It's just a preference of mine, probably based on location. You'll probably just want to choose the airport, and of course, pricing does factor in as well. So just when you're thinking about traveling into Houston, this gives you an idea of the travel times. If you do live in Katy, and you do want to access the airports, you're probably going to have about the same, it's going to probably take about the same amount of time to get there. You're going to travel I-10, you're going to take Beltway 8 over here, and then Beltway 8 up north will get you to Bush Airport in about 50 minutes to an hour. And if you're going hobby, again, you'll go I-10, travel in downtown, drive down 45 south. And again, it's going to be anywhere from about 50 minutes to an hour, just kind of depending on traffic. Now, traffic is going to be a major thing in this video because you can't avoid it. You've got a ton of people who live in the Katy area. Again, with over 29,000 people in the area, that's just Katy alone. It's just a small area with a lot of people who live there, and just kind of factor that in if you're considering this particular area. Now we're going to kind of move on to a different part of what makes Katy special, and that's going to be the school districts. Actually, before we get into the school districts, I want to kind of break down Katy again. Let's do this. Let's draw us a map again, going down Highway 99, down Grand Parkway here, and then another area here going through I-10. So Katy is, when we talk about Katy, it's broken up into really 3 different areas. We've got Old Katy here, kind of located in this area here. It's kind of a also known as the city of Katy, but it's just kind of has a small time vibe with a historic charm. Older homes, there's a little bit of new construction, but not much. Really known for the school districts, kind of feeding into, especially if you have little ones like Katy elementary schools. Again, historic landmarks, that's what you're going to find in Old Town Katy. If you want, let's just say newer home construction, kind of the newer development over the last, let's say 5-10 years and going on right now, then we're going to kind of move up to northwest Katy. It's going to be west of the Grand Parkway here. You'll have neighborhoods like Ellison, which is located here. You'll have Centera here, and then you'll also have different neighborhoods like Cane Island. We'll kind of get into those different neighborhoods here in a little bit and what makes those all special. They're all unique in its own different way, but different master plan communities. And then we have what we call the break going down south of Katy, southeast, or should I say more South Katy. You're gonna have more established neighborhoods like Cinco Ranch, Seven Meadows, Grand Lakes. Those neighborhoods are very mature, very close to shopping and dining. Really, everything here in Katy is going to be closer to shopping and dining and real easy access to the freeways, which is a major thing to consider when you're looking for a home in one of these particular areas of Katy. We'll look at the schools a little bit later, but I kind of just wanted to really just highlight really how Katy is broken down. Again, Old Katy, then we have North and South Katy, right? Or should I say Northwest and Southwest, really. Okay, so what makes Katy really special, or a big part of making Katy really special, is its actual school district itself. Katy is served, the city of Katy is served about 3 different school districts. You've got 80 to 85% of the kids going to Katy ISD. Now, Katy ISD is ranked the number 6 school districts in the entire state of Texas. It's ranked number 1 in the Houston area. So you can see why a lot of people would want to live in Katy, just specifically for the schools. You also have Lamar ISD. About 10 to 15% of the students are served by this particular school districts. And then you have about another 5 to 10% which are served by Royal ISD. Now, kind of going back to Lamar ISD, they are another phenomenal school district as well. Whereas Katy had an A+ rating by niche.com, Lamar ISD is going to have a school rating of an A. So you can't go wrong with that particular school district either. And then Royal ISD is going to be a little bit lower in the ratings. It has a C rating according to niche.com. You know, so as you're kind of considering, hey, where do I want to live at? You'll want to definitely consider the actual schools that your particular neighborhood zones into, because that will affect the value of your home as well as resale value. For example, if you, let's just say, live here in Cinco Ranch, where Cinco Ranch doesn't have any new development, but all of the schools that are located in this particular area in Cinco Ranch have very, very, very high ratings from elementary, middle, and high school, just to kind of give you an example. But we can kind of talk a little bit about whether you want brand new homes or looking for homes that are where you're going to have a resale. That's going to make a major play as well in terms of where you would want to live at. So let's clear this off and let's talk about those neighborhoods where you might consider new construction. All right, so drawing my map again, going back on my map, I'm back on the Grand Parkway. Here's I-10 again. And if you're looking for new home construction, let's just say you just have to have a brand new home and you don't want to consider resale, then we have a few areas of town that I think you definitely will want to consider. Starting off up here north, I guess we could say west of Highway 99, you have a neighborhood called Ellison. All of these neighborhoods are going to be master plan communities. When I say master plan, I'm talking about neighborhoods that has its own schools right there within the community, your own elementary, your own middle school, and your own high school. You're also going to have parks. You're going to have swimming pools. You're going to have maybe a cafe, restaurants right in the neighborhood. It makes it very convenient. You never really have to leave out of the neighborhood, really, because you have everything easy access right within your particular community. So Ellison, price points start at about maybe the 350s up to maybe 1.2, 1.3 million. Then you have a neighborhood where we have Sunterra, which is going to be a little bit more budget friendly in terms of price home sales. Still phenomenal homes. You're going to be looking at maybe the 250s up to about the low 600,000s. This neighborhood again has all of the schools. You're going to be zoned again to Royal ISD and Katy ISD for Sunterra. You're going to have a lazy river. You're going to have dog parks, tennis courts, you name it. Tons of amenities there in that particular community. And then you have a more established community, even though it still has new home construction that's been around for a little while. It's called Cane Island. Cane Island has luxury homes from custom to semi-custom builders, all right? And then you're gonna have walkability, you're gonna have winning amenities. So just a beautiful community I know that you're going to love. Now in terms of another popular neighborhood, kind of expand this out a little bit for us so that we can see as we start coming down into some of the more mature areas, like for example with Cinco Ranch. Cinco Ranch has been around for a very, very long time, one of the most popular neighborhoods in the Katy area. It is located right here. It's got pools, parks, golf courses, very convenient shopping. We're going to kind of go into shopping in a little bit, but you've got everything you need. Is zoned right there to Katy High School, one of the top winning state football programs in the area. So if you want your son to play football for a top school that's probably going to compete at a state championship, you definitely would want to consider Cinco Ranch as an option. Then you have other neighborhoods, fantastic neighborhoods like Seven Lakes, which is kind of located here. And then you also have Pine Mill Ranch. You also have, if you're looking at the $1 million, $2 million price point, neighborhoods like Grand Lakes, Nottingham, Kellywood, I should say. Those are going to be neighborhoods that are going to be a little bit older, but they're going to have higher end homes in those particular communities. So whatever your, I guess, say budget is, Katy definitely has a home that would fit your needs. All right, now as you're relocating or considering moving to Katy, I need to let you know that let's go ahead and put that circle around Katy again. The average median price income for people living in Katy is about $140,000 at my last time of research. Many of the people who work in Katy are going to be working at one of two places, and of course they work all over, but a majority of the people work right here in what we call the energy corridor. The energy corridor is about 20 to 25 miles, just kind of depending on traffic. Just straight I-10 is a straight shot. You can see why it would be a very popular place to live if you work in the energy corridor. You're looking at the energy corridor with jobs like engineering, oil and gas, let's say project management, IT, hospitality, and some sales. So your commute is very short. It won't take very long to get to and fro, which makes Katy a very popular location to live if you work in the energy corridor. Another place where a lot of people work at will be right here in downtown Houston. So you just take I-10 again, take it right down to 45, and you're going to be right here in downtown. Downtown, you're going to be, got a lot of energy downtown, got a lot of professional trades. You got IT again, security. People in education work in this particular field. You also have a lot of people working in education who live in Katy as well. So to get to downtown again, it's going to take you about 50 minutes to an hour of commute. So if you work downtown, you want to kind of think about, okay, is this a place where I really want to live, and be prepared for your commute. Now, one of the plus sides of living in Katy is that it has this what we call a park and ride, where you can park your vehicle. They have a kind of like a bus stop where it's all secured. You can leave your car and you can get on what we call a city transportation or a bus. It will be able to get on what we call the HOV lanes, which it will not sit in traffic. It will bypass the traffic. It has its own little lanes, and your travel time and your commute will be a lot shorter. You don't have to drive. It makes your life a lot easier. So I would definitely consider park and ride. Or we have HOV lanes. Not only can those buses access them, if you have more than 2 or 3 people in your vehicle, you can get on the HOV lanes yourself. So that makes it very convenient moving in and around the city when you can certainly access those HOV lanes. A lot of people in Katy love to shop, eat, hang out, right? You got to have some recreation time. We're not just talking about work. We want to live a little bit, have a little fun and play. So one of the benefits of living in Katy is that you have your own outlet mall, which is right here in Katy Mills. Katy Mills has all of the fine retailers at a discounted price where you can go shop and do your thing. Got restaurants. You're also not too far from what we call the Houston Premium Outlets, which is kind of like in Cypress. You'll just take the Grand Parkway. You can jump up to that outlet as well. You also have Cinco Ranch has a facility called La Centera, which is a shopping center. You've got restaurants, bars, places to hang out. My family and I, we hang out there as well. On Sundays, we'll catch some brunch. Kids can go out and play out on the turf. It's a really good atmosphere. Boutique style shops in there as well for shopping. Or if you like, we also have Memorial City Mall, which you just take I-10 and it's located right here. A phenomenal place to shop along with the area as well. Very clean, upscale. You've got shopping, you've got dining, you've got just movie theaters, a whole bunch of things to do in this little Memorial Shopping Strip Center. They'll have different themes kind of going on. Maybe on the weekend, you can do it at nighttime. They've got throughout the year, you'll have themed different holiday seasons with lights, Christmas, and all of those types of things that you will enjoy there. Or if you can't find what you're looking for at one of these three places, you certainly can go to the Galleria, which is located off of 610. You just kind of continue on I-10 and just drop down right here to 610 and go to the Galleria, which is a 5-6 story shopping center, which has a lot of tourists. Yeah, you've got a skating rink inside. You've got shops to not only shop at, but you also have restaurants, movie theater. There's so many things to do in the Galleria. It's very exhaustive, so that makes it very convenient. And then you've got all the other little boutique shops within the Katy area that you can also attend as well. So when it comes to shopping, dining, and just entertainment, you really cannot go wrong with Katy at all. They got Andretti's, the new go-kart. They've got Tiger Woods golf course, which is all going to be right here in this little area. You've got a water park as well, which is going to be located right here near Outlet Center. So there's certainly something to do in the Katy area. If you got young ones, that's a plus. Or if you're single, there's nightclubs, there's bars, there's all types of entertainments. So, as I told you at the beginning of the video, I wanted to share with you a pretty cool restaurant that I wanted to share with you. And if you're ever in the Katy area, I think that you will enjoy this place. It's called the Pearl and Vine. Hey man, this establishment is kind of like an upscale dining experience with seafood and wood-fired steaks. Ambiance is off the chain. Excellent service. Their East Coast oysters, if you're in the oysters, are fabulous, and the steaks are highly recommended. So definitely check it out. And if you're ever in Katy and you check it out and you enjoyed it, definitely put a comment in the comments section and let me know what you think. Or if you've ever been there before, I'd love to hear about your experiences there. Whether you're moving for schools or commute, lifestyle, or just want a fresh start, Katy, Texas certainly is an area that will serve you well and has a neighborhood that will fit your needs. If you're interested in any of those neighborhoods that we've kind of described earlier, like Ellison, Centera, Cinco Ranch, Cane Island, you name it, I certainly have sold in all of these neighborhoods, and I can help you locate the one that fits your need, your budget the best. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with you so that you never miss another video. And like I said, if you definitely need help locating a new home in the area or just need guidance on where you should go, definitely click the link below to schedule your free home buy-in consult, and I'm here for you. Again, been doing this over 16 years, and I'm looking forward to meeting you one day. So until next video, I'm Travis Harris, and I'll talk to you next time.